few different times just to kind of get a real deep color. And then kind of go in here at the bottom.
Hey yo, 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 hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo. All right, for a minute there I thought we lost it. Whoa. Hey yo.
Threats are part of wrestling, you know. But you gotta look at the person that's making the threats. This fat son of a bitch, he's challenged all of us, has been world champions before, been in this business 15, 20 years, and this fat son of a bitch is going to trial us all out.
Calm down, okay? All right?
He's fat. I'm going to...
about this.
I don't care if he don't... I'll make him bleed.
Let's go!
Who are those guys?
Your brothers? No.
Yes!
You're beginning to get on my nerves. Who are those guys? I couldn't do that. Could you do that? How can they do that? Who are those guys?
The fucking Diaz brothers!
Awesome. Awesome to the max.
Are we live?
Connor, I know the media has a ton of questions for you, so I just want to ask you, what do you think of this turnout?
Yeah, fuck the Diaz brothers, yeah? Fuck those cockroaches!
Live from Studio C out in Brookfield, Illinois, at the Galloping Ghost Productions Center. It's the two best-looking brothers in all of comics, Phil and Brennan are back. Tonight, we got a lot of tabs opened up, so we had to do a speed test. And I'm also uploading a video to Google Drive for work. But here they are, the Diaz brothers!
Thank you.
Whoa, what's going on here? We got a guest at the beginning.
Hey.
Coming down again. What's up with this weird angle?
Yeah, we're on it. It's called
Dutch angle. I know, yeah.
We're doing the Dutch angle this week in solidarity for the Dutch, who
What are they doing?
they got a bad rep, I think.
Do they?
Yeah.
Because of their ovens?
Yeah, exactly. The Dutch ovens. What's up, everybody in the chat? We're getting some boos in the chat.
Are they saying boo earns?
I think they're saying boo earns. Welcome to the show. We are the Diaz brothers. It's Friday. Once again, we do the show every week. As you guys know, we're streaming live on YouTube, live on X. We got 2 people watching on X.
Are we on Rumble?
That.
We are also
we're
on Rumble.
Also on Rumble with 2 people watching on Rumble. So if you guys are out there, wherever you're at, hit that like. Say something in the chat. If you're on X and you're watching, say hi. We'll be able to see you. Do a little shout out. But yeah, we're back. It's another Friday. I feel like this week didn't fly by. The last two were like
it wasn't supersonic speed, but it was transonic. It was right there.
My light isn't facing me.
Oh yeah, that's what's going on here. You're in the dark.
Here. Whoever our producer is.
I figured you were doing like a dark thing on account of the tone of the movies that were announced.
Yeah, lots of movie announcements and movie talk.
Dark tones.
I'm wearing my Crow shirt in solidarity.
Right.
See, this is like a XL Crow shirt from years ago. My Brandon Lee Crow shirt. But what's up, everybody in the chat? We got Henry Bemis here.
What's up?
Alex VRB, Gordon Goodbrother, Snarkticom, Rand Nada's here as well. Good to see you, Bobby. Lord Nemesis, always great to see Lord Nemesis. Carbon,
what's
Hearts.
up?
We see Gordon Goodbrother was saying boo tease.
Someone was saying boo tease.
Yeah, it was Gordon Goodbrother. He was saying boo tease.
Oh,
and then Bobby was saying boo earns. So we were pretty safe.
Yeah, not a lot of boos in the chat. I appreciate that.
And then it looks as though Alex VRB's account is taken over by. Who's the one who's always saying that I look good with the glasses?
No
one. One of the people in the chat, and it's not usually Alex VRB.
Got him.
Oh, he
Artist
got
is
me.
here. LE, good to see you. Jordan Hurst.
Articom was saying boo bees.
Boo bees.
Yeah, that speed check.
Yeah, what do you guys think?
One, intentional, and two, pretty damn good. Did you see it almost get up to 2 gigabits per second?
It's good speed. We did that because this whole week I've been having to render out 12-hour-long videos for a Galaga world record run. And I tried to upload them to YouTube, but they have this new policy where you can't upload videos more than 6 hours long.
So for the people at home, how long does it take to do a Galaga world record run?
13 hours
of continuous play.
Yeah, I guess so. Continuous play.
So this is 13-hour video, and now we can't upload it to YouTube because there are new stupid policies. So this guy was playing, and my mic is a little hot. It's the glasses. Didn't you hear it from Alex URB?
I don't think that helped at all.
Yeah, I've been trying this new, deeper voice.
Yeah, speak from your diaphragm.
I'm trying to. So anyway, yeah, 13 hours this guy was standing there. He had those astronaut diapers, from what I understand, and he was eating the astronaut ice cream in the tube, the squeeze tube, all off camera though. So
I had to render that out because we couldn't use the video. We had to put a watermark on the video instead of just having the watermark on the
capture. Right.
So you couldn't.
So it had to be re-rendered out.
Transferred from many hard drives onto my computer, which then I had to re-render, which took hours. And then it's been uploading all day to Google Drive because we had to split it up into 2 halves. So the full video is going to be on the drive. So yeah.
Right.
So, but we haven't dropped. We haven't froze or anything. Knock on wood.
For us, yeah, we're pretty good.
We got Shani in the chat. What's up, Shani? Good to see you.
Ellie's saying Bubble Bobble is greater than Galaga. You know what? I went to Enchanted Castle last week. I don't remember if I talked about. Was this last weekend?
Castle?
Enchanted Castle is a redemption arcade. Where you get like tickets and such. Anyways, they had a bust a move. Do you guys know what bust a move is?
I don't know what that is.
It's like Bubble Bobble.
It's like Bubble Bobble.
It's the game where you shoot the bubbles, or you shoot the balls, and they're colored, and then you match them, and then you you have a yellow ball in your cannon, and you shoot it at a bunch of yellow balls that are up here, and then they disappear. There's a million phone games that are copying Bust a Move.
Bust a Move.
And it was an arcade game. I think it was a Neo Geo game, actually. But Bubble Bobble is a little bit different, but it's the same characters. But they have a new Bubble or Bust a Move, and it's with like guns that are on the pedestal and a giant screen, and you're shooting the balls like that. It's pretty crazy.
I'm gonna do a live.
Yeah, Calumet City had Friar Tuck's. Yeah, there's Enchanted Castle. There used to be Friar Tuck's. There's Haunted Trails. It's just an amusement
We
place.
do a live mic moving.
Do we have Crystal Castles? Yeah, we have original dedicated Crystal Castles cabinet. With Bentley Bear is in it. Yeah. What are you doing here?
I'm moving this mic.
Live deconstruction. Oh, it's Tay is a psyop with $5 super chat saying, for the record, I compliment Brandon's glasses, but not Brandon. Cheers and happy Friday, guys. Thanks.
Oh, she compliments your glasses.
Right, it's the glasses,
Not
yeah.
you.
Well, it's who's the company that makes these? I forget.
Oliver's People.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Oliver's
You have a
People's
penchant for
glasses.
Oliver's People
Yeah, I'm a huge Oliver's People fan. So thanks for the super chat, and
It's righty tighty.
they appreciate it. Yeah. Why don't you let me do this?
All right, we'll do a little bonk here. Thank you for the super chat. I have a feeling that this episode, this stream, we're gonna have a lot of canings in the chat. So if you guys aren't members, definitely get on that so you can cane people. Here you go. Look at this.
All right, look at how amazing it is. Hey, how are you?
Hi.
You guys could hear us now.
Yeah, so hopefully this will be better. I got this big thing in my face.
It's a good thing we didn't do it before the show.
What's up with this thing? This thing's just like flopping me in the face. You know, when you're eating a banana and the peel just flops you in the face,
All too well.
like flop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You guys know what I'm talking about.
I should move my mic to the other side of the room. Lower my volume as my booming voice is blowing out the eardrums
I can see that.
of
How's this?
the
Is this
chat
better?
members. Yeah,
that
it sounds perfect.
How's that? You guys hear us? We do have a gifted membership from Shani. Thank you for the gifted membership.
Jesus!
Did you see who grabbed this?
Yeah, it was
Henry Bemis. Henry Bemis.
Awesome. Did you
Thank
see
you
that
so much.
Howl Comics' cane was forged by Hattori Hanzo himself?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a family heirloom passed down.
We got Mr. Kirby in the chat. Good to see you.
What's
Stippling
up?
Vaughn.
Welcome to the
now
show.
in the
Stippling
chat.
Vaughn is here. We got some I think I pulled it out.
Oh, good. My mic is much better.
There we go.
I don't sound like Daft Punk anymore.
But they're cool. Rip though, they disbanded. I think I pulled up Vaughn's flat colors to check out later. We got a lot of tabs. I didn't put them in order, so they're gonna be jumping around. I apologize. But if you guys
That's
are
good.
on Twitter, tweet this out.
Real good.
I tweet it, go and repost it, reshare it, and let's get on with the show. We have exciting things to talk about today. Very exciting.
Hold it. Hold it. Hold it.
Get to that before we have Dale A with $5. Apologies for being overzealous about the G.I. Joe silent issue last night. What were you throwing tomatoes at me during that? We went over the silent issue of G.I. Joe, which just looked like they were.
I see what you're saying.
Larry Hama. Someone said in the chat that he had a week to do it, so it was drawn in a week, and it seems like they didn't have a letterer on hand, so they didn't send it. They didn't. They just sent it out without letters.
I mean, that's what you get when you rely on a hairy llama.
No. Larry Hama.
Oh, that's different. You know what is weird over here? I don't know if you noticed this. It said that this was a celebration of Dale A's 20th super chat on this channel.
Oh, look at that. It does say that. Thank you for the 20th, the 20 super chats. I appreciate it. That's awesome. I actually like that. That's really cool. So shout out to Dale A. You get a big old bonk. If I could find the bonk here. Thank you. All right, on with the show.
Silent issues overrated.
I would say that G.I. Joe one was. Frank, we looked at another one, which is Frank Miller's one he did for Sin City. It's called Silent Night. And that one was pretty cool.
You could get away with it if it's well done.
Yeah. Everybody go rewatch the stream we did last night.
All right, let's talk about it.
It's only 3 hours long. What's up, Reese? Good to see you.
What's up?
So, big news, Brandon. Woke up this morning.
Got yourself a gun?
And it was already in my hand. I had to put it away for some reason. And got the final colors for the Lost Pages 3 in, the colors for the last page, the epilogue that leads into the next story, which we'll do next year because we have some more projects this year we got to take care of. But we kind of formatted it like the previous book, Lost Pages 2, where you get a conclusion to the main story that's told in the book. And then there's the little epilogue kind of cliffhanger that will weave you into the next story. So I got those colors in and I already pre-lettered them. So everything's ready to go. I just have to drag and drop the colors into the lettering file.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because I'm cool
it's
like
magic.
That. Yeah, it's just like magic, guys. So everything is so close. This weekend, we're going to format everything for a print file for the main book. We're going to do a formatting party tomorrow.
Careful not to format the hard drives, though.
Right. Yeah, let's not do that. So we're going to format that all for print, and we're going to get some proofs in. I know that's going to take a little longer, but I want to make sure that everything's in order and everything prints well. And
I think, the customers in the chat here know how well we have things set up beforehand. We could just go straight to print. They've seen the quality of the streams that we put out, without testing stuff beforehand, and everything will be good.
Yeah, it'll be perfect. No, we're going to do proofs, and I'm super excited about that. That's going to be so cool. Having those proofs in hand and then just going straight to print from there. And it'll be all good. So I made a post today and showed off. This was another thing that we got colored. I've actually had this piece for a really long time and just didn't know where to put it, but it's going to be kind of like the, I guess, like end pinup of the book.
That's good. Did we show the other gifted membership that Shanny gave away?
Another Shanny gifted membership?
Yeah. Just click on this thing right
here. Here he is.
Here it is.
Gifted membership. There we go. Shanny. Who got it?
Alex VRB.
Alex VRB.
That's good karma for complimenting my glasses.
That's what you get, I guess. Thank you for the gifted memberships. We're going to be taking a look later at the Crow. So now you guys could use your canes.
Oh my God.
When you see,
look at how many viewers we lost just by saying watching the Crow.
We had 40 viewers. Thank you so much, Shanny. But check this out. This is super cool. This is from Preston Acevedo. Look at that. This is a pinup I've been wanting to use and felt like a perfect shot for kind of end of the story.
He's huge.
I mean, he is freaking huge. This is so cool.
It kind of reminds me and makes me want to do like the twins on the motorcycle, those fat twins on the motorcycles, right? But it could have been Crimstone and then Wastoid on a different motorcycle.
Oh, they're buddies one day?
Yeah, one day in the future.
They'll become buddies. So we got Jazz riding off into the sunset. Awesome work by Eugene, our colorist. He did the lines up to with the time of day where it ends.
Does it also line up with the lunar cycle for the year? Because you see here, you have a very thin sliver of a moon. Right. Now, is that something that we're going to take into account on the actual pages?
I double checked with Hyper Wizard, and he had his lunar calendar, and this was the time
checked out.
Time of year, and celestial calendar lines up perfectly here.
Yeah, start account almost 2 gigs down. We're only getting several kilobytes up. So there you go. Reese gave 5 memberships in the chat that were picked up by several people. Nada, William Wellborn, Iron Line, Deathbringer.
Iron Line, not Atherline?
And it says Iron
Oh, it is Iron
Line.
Yeah. And Deathbringer.
And then Eric Hutfels.
Thank
But
you
his
so
name was
much.
in green, so I couldn't see it.
My
Or blue.
man. I appreciate it. That was
Extra thick.
Thank you so much. So yeah, this is one of the last pieces along with that last page that's going in there.
Mooner calendar.
And this is actually all pencils. This is just off of Preston's pencil.
Even the colors?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't ink. The colors aren't pencils.
Oh.
Right. It wasn't
Well,
colored
that's
pencils.
not
This is
all pencils.
digitally colored and off of Preston's pencil. So he's going to have another pin up in there as well. Preston's work is so good. So yeah, we are ready to wrap this thing up. Tomorrow is going to be a long day of formatting, not hard drives.
Yeah. Bobby with the $1.99 super chat. Best internet for the win. Yeah, I don't know what's the deal with that.
Yeah. It's
That's
always
weird.
You always need to have one in these Diaz Brothers streams.
Mhm.
You know.
At least one.
We also
Let's not
didn't
get carried away.
We also
here.
didn't do this today.
Am I coming in clear? Hey, Mom, I said, am I coming in clear?
Snarticom is on the ledge as we speak.
Is he?
Yes.
There you go.
Today is fine day in California. Huh?
There you go. And of course the bonk for Bobby. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for all the super chats and memberships. See what people are saying in the chat here.
Kirby has a question, but I didn't pre-read it yet.
All right. Should we take it down? I have a question for the brothers. Would you be interested in a 1v1 artist duel?
Uh-huh.
Is this the Dillard thing? 2 hours while talking smack. Loser has to back. Say the name of this this show in the chat, Kirby. This is what John Dillard's doing. It's called like the night of the something.
How does this
Like
work?
some sort of challenge where it's like you challenge an artist and then whoever loses. They originally wanted to do you get pink slips to your character, where now someone owns your character.
That's pretty extreme.
Yeah, but
CG cockfight.
That's what it is. That's what it was.
That's
Well, I
awesome.
don't
I like
draw.
the name. The name is hilarious.
I don't draw, so I couldn't do.
You
I could
do
ref
draw.
It.
I've seen.
I could ref it.
That is to say, I've saw.
Yeah, that's true. And who would you challenge? Yeah, who would I challenge? I mean, I would challenge a Vaughn Coleman
At a drawing
in a
contest.
drawing contest.
I have an idea. Why not a drawing contest?
Yeah. So I mean, I don't really draw. So would you do it, Brandon?
I don't know. I have a hard time
He
talking
seems it.
smack, because I'm such a pacifist.
Yeah, gentleman.
Well, yeah, I don't believe in violence in any way. So
You're like one of
it's-
those monks.
yeah, it's difficult for me to
One of
wish
those-
ill will onto a person, even in jest.
Right. You're like a eunuch, right?
No, I wouldn't go that
Oh.
far.
Diller wants to go against Irene. Yeah, I did see that. That'd be good. Phil could pull off a Keith Giffen-like crim. Now, I have to be drawing off of reference.
Right. Well, you could reference the other artist's drawing
And then
as they're drawing
Draw
it.
it as the copy. The
You
exact
just
one. I'd draw against Rob.
you just stay, one line behind them and you'll be good.
An artist roast, if you will. Yeah, I would watch it. Shelby versus Rob. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, but let us know when you guys do that. I think that would be very, very entertaining to watch. And again, a good name. All right.
Yeah, the name is funny.
42 people in the chat. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, tonight's Bancroft's in the chat, but he has an earache.
Yeah, I've
You heard about this?
heard of this earache, so-called.
And you were saying he's probably just gathering.
Well,
all
it's
of
just code for I've run out of ideas and I need to wait till Monday night for the hard line to steal more topics.
I could see that. So tonight there's not going to be a Bancroft stream.
Mhm.
But we will be raiding into Irene's chat because she's going to be streaming. She's launching her Indiegogo campaign for her 2.5 book. So I'm sure you'll see a bunch of familiar faces over there. So we'll be sending you guys right over there tonight so you could enjoy your Friday night of streaming. We got Mega Man in the chat. Good to see you.
We all know that down in Australia, if you had an earache, you would be dead. You have an infection, it's the end of you.
Yeah, there's probably a scorpion in your ear right now.
It's all over.
Yeah, it's already over.
It's all ogre.
It's all ogre now. Oh, there's something else I wanted to show off.
Stomach ache in the ear.
Dan Dahl, now that he's done with the pages for the Lost Pages 3, the epilogue stuff, all of the people is done. He's been going back and adding tones to the people to make it freaking kick ass. If you guys read the first people issue, here's the first 3 pages of the second book. I don't know if we want to show all these off.
Yeah.
But
let's go through every page. But out of order, they won't know.
Yeah, here's this is not the first page. This is the second page.
Maybe it might be the second page.
Who's to say? But check this out. This is so freaking cool. He's adding tones to the line art. He penciled it. Then Avery Butterworth did the inks. And then now Dan is going back in and adding tones digitally to make the comic pop. Give it that kind of underground indie feel. Definitely adds to the contrast in the black and white. So freaking cool. So he's hard at work doing that, knocking that out. It shouldn't take any time at all. And plus we're getting the Ashcan printed at a different printer than the main book.
Right.
Doing locally over here down the block, along with the reprint of the first one. So if you guys haven't read this, it's a mini series. It's going to be 3 issues, self-contained story, all about the people. The Silhouette does make a cameo appearance, as you can see here. It says the people versus the Silhouette, which is kind of like, a courtroom lawsuit. If you think about it, the people versus the Silhouette.
Mm-hmm. It should have been V.
It's almost as
V
if
period.
We thought about that.
Did you do that intentionally?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, I did.
It's real good.
All right.
Well, they do V. So if you had done any research.
Who's V? Like
well,
the
they do
lizard people?
Yeah, people V lizard people.
Oh, yeah. I'm not a lawyer. I might be a small town bird lawyer. But I'm not a real lawyer.
You play one on the internet?
Yeah, I only play one. Freaking awesome tonnage. So cool. Ooh. I can't wait to see this. It's going to be so awesome. So if you guys haven't read this stuff, definitely grab that. And shout out to Dan working his butt off, getting all this stuff together so we could fulfill it. So we should have this stuff printed and started shipping out at the end of the month. It's a new month, Brandon.
It is a new month. New calendar. Exactly. So if you have your Jonathan Taylor Thomas calendar, you could flip it over to March now.
Well, I wonder, so that must have been true, like specific to that. Was that year a leap year as well? The Jonathan Taylor, we've talked about this before. The Jonathan Taylor Thomas, what was it, 1995 calendar?
Something like that.
Lines up with this. So it better be a leap year, or we just misinformed everybody.
Well, no, it would have to be.
I hope so.
Because that's probably why it's not repeatedly cyclical, because there's those leap years thrown in there.
Mm-hmm. So on the topic of making comics, we're going into pre-press phasing this weekend. The idea is to have it off to the printers for the proofs by the end of the weekend. We can get them back as quickly as possible and get these books to you. I'm going to have to go through.
You mean you've seen?
That is to say, I seen Eric Nienoltowski. You know
Neener?
What?
Like Neener? Neener?
No, Eric Nienoltowski. Oh. He did this poll. And it says, just curious. I'm sure it's been asked before, but would you rather have a 24-page comic every 6 months.
Uh,
Let me pull this up. Or a 48-page comic every year. Now, I just picked one randomly because I wanted to see the results.
Right.
So I picked the shorter one. But look at this.
What's the third option? Bowl of cereal
No,
for dinner?
it's not
Bowl
a-
of cereal for dinner?
No, there's no bowl of cereal option. Let me just make sure this is up to date.
Well, it's only 41. The sample size is too small.
41 people. Well, I should probably retweet this so more people could go and vote. I thought this was interesting, and
Scroll
I wanted
down.
to get your take on this, Brandon.
My take on it?
Yeah, what do you think?
I feel like it's a loaded question because if you're planning on putting out a 48-page comic every year, doing that and bringing up that video of us on this Dutch angle was very, very funny looking. You're prepped for a 48-page comic, right? And then now you're like, hey, would you be willing to pay more for this 48-page comic if I split it into 2 books?
Yeah. Well, I still
like, right, are you going to do $25 for a 48-page comic every year?
Mm-hmm.
Or like us, we'd have a 96-page comic for $25. Assuming it's $25 for a 48-page comic, are you doing $12.50 every year? It's going to cost you more to print 2 comics than it is to cost, to print the single comic.
Yeah.
I don't know. Stuff like this is loaded. I don't know. I don't like the question.
But I also think, like, wouldn't people want a 60-page comic every year more than a 48-page comic every year?
Well, I feel like the people would want, if they enjoy your IP, they're going to want as much as possible as long as the quality is there.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know. It's like, do you want 2 24-page comics of the same IP when we just have one storyline and we're just going to spread it out over 2 sets of 6 months?
Page comics.
Right. There's a lot of factors going on here, and very clearly the intent is.
Wait, isn't it? I must be retarded. So
yes,
a 24-page comic every 6 months.
Right. That
is
means
the same
2
thing,
right,
as a 48-page comic every year.
That's what I'm saying. So, like,
Right.
you have the silhouettes, a 48-page comic. We could put it out January of every year, or we could split it into 2 stories with a cliffhanger in the middle. You get one 6 months and then 6 months, and then, but the production value or the production cost is higher. You have to have more covers. Obviously, it's cooler to have more books out there and stuff, but like,
it's the same amount of story.
Right. It's the same
There's
amount of
just
story.
more weight in between you getting them.
What's more weight in between you getting the whole story?
Right.
Right.
The 48 pages.
Right. Because, I mean, it just depends on how you could do your turnaround. Yeah, look at Mega Man says here, he wants 1-page comic every day.
Yeah, I mean, that's not out of the question.
It's possible.
Look at people that do web comics.
Sure.
I used to enjoy this one artist's web comic that he then collected into. I mean, that's the original web comics. People that make web comics that have their own sites that don't do webtoons or whatever, like predating webtoons, they would put a page up a week.
Right. You
and
get
then crowdfund
52
it.
pages a year for a page a week. It's
Mhm.
more than 48 pages in your comic book that you're shipping out every year.
Right. And you could put them up online for free, and then you fund the physical thing. People have been doing that and doing very well on crowdfunding sites because you build your fan base like that. I mean, it's totally different marketing though than what we're doing.
Dale A says, what about 3 16-page comics per year versus a 96-page comic every 2 years? Yeah, I mean, if that's, all you're working on is the one thing, then I guess it would be doable. I like the idea of getting stuff out like that, very frequently. And, but if you have a long story to tell, why split it up? I don't know.
Jay Ryan says 24 pages that ends on a cliffhanger. No thanks.
Yeah. obviously that's what you're getting.
Well,
right?
yeah, but I think that only works if you're putting them out monthly, 24 pages a month, and only the mainstream can do that. And it probably still doesn't even work on the
24 pages a month.
Yeah, the highest level you could do these things. Like you see guys like Ed Brubaker just putting out like these already collected graphic novels that are more akin to the European style and doing really well. You know, even guys like Nick, who's doing Axe Wielder John, that was that graphic novel thing, and I don't think he has any plans to ever split it up into issues because he wants that kind of high quality product to be out there. So I think for indie guys, that's almost impossible to do a 24 page thing a month.
Paul Sarts is asking for some Steiner math on here. And Citizen Ronan says, how about a 48 page comic that comes out every 6 years and it ends on a cliffhanger?
There's people doing that.
Yeah, I feel like there's several people doing that. It's very popular. 0 pages every 5 years.
Some people doing that as well.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's to each their own. But some people don't have the time or, I don't know, motivation to do 48 pages in a year. Like some people just kind of
maybe it could get
slave over this
48
stuff.
pages in a year.
Yeah, still.
I guess who the artist is.
But
And
where's
who's
the
writing it and
baseline?
stuff like
It's so hard to tell, and it's very probably
I
not the
would
best to
love
compare yourself to others. But
like 3 books a year, 4 books a year would be awesome.
Yeah,
it's just it's expensive and time consuming. Coming up and editing and like it's the full-time job thing for real.
Yeah, definitely. For sure. 69 pages, says Mega Man. Let's scroll.
69 pages. Yeah.
Let's see. Lol. Yeah. I'd settle for just getting the book at this point for a lot of people. Yeah. They're coming. Wait. Was Phil talking about G.I. Joe 21, the silent issue? Yes, I was. Go watch it, Jay Ryan. Jay Ryan refuses to watch the creative block because he's angry about after 2 hours of the show, we just hang out for a little bit. I try not to do that when I'm hosting because
it's a giant waste of time.
Yeah. Because I'm trying to, have a discussion about the creative stuff and kind of leave it at that. I usually only do maybe like 30 minutes as like hang out afterwards, but go watch it. It was really cool. We went over that G.I. Joe issue, a bunch of Frank Miller stuff for Sin City, and I showed off Axe Wielder John. Irene had some Mobius, Arzak, which was really, really cool to look at. I'd never seen that stuff before. I've seen the character, but not the actual sequential work. Which was silent. Definitely check that out. Speaking of Mobius,
Cranberry Langer says, what about 365 different people do a 1 page a day for the same story for the whole year? They do. Like the mainstream used to have things where it was a storyline, right? And then one artist would be working on issue whatever, so that the second artist could work on the second issue while they're working on the first issue and shipping the first issue, right? It has happened.
Probably,
but it's like you get uncohesive art
years ago. They did.
I can't do that. Could barely draw as it is.
Sim and someone in the chat remind me the guy's name that used to stream a lot, and then
I know exactly who you're talking about.
And here's the thing that will jog people's memory in the chat. He used to stream a bunch. He had glasses.
Okay.
And he stopped streaming because he wanted to do like a homestead thing in the woods, and he like vanished. Yes, Rotten Glory. Rot 10 Glory. Thank you, Michael. Real OG. He vanished, but he did a stream series of like, was it a 24-hour comic book thing where everybody did one page. It was like 24 artists.
Yeah.
They did one page, and it was Ink Spot, Sim. I'm pretty sure Russ Leach was in there doing some a page, and I have it like in my drive because it was shared to a bunch of people. They put it out for free on Twitter, but this was like, man, 3 or 4 years ago, maybe more. But yeah, Rot10, shout outs to him, who is the guy who used to stream. We got there. All right. We got there together.
It happened.
But we have a super chat from Shani for $20. Thank you so much, Shani.
Jesus!
Says, I finished 3 brand content calendars for the fiscal year today. So whoever is taking a shot, take a shot with me. Cheers. Brandon, you just flipped a new image on your calendar.
That's true.
Today.
Yeah. Into the 3rd month of the year.
That's right. So shout outs to what is this, March?
Yeah. March.
Shout out to March and shout out to Shani. Thank you so much. Everybody in the chat, if you could hit up those duck emojis for Shani. What's up, Jake? Jake was there last night. Good to see you, Jake, my boy. Scrolling down. What were we just talking about? Oh yeah,
we were talking about finding 365 independent artists
to do a year's
to work on
page.
a comic book. Yeah. Well,
cool.
1 page a year for 365 years, and we'll crowdfund that.
Yeah. Well, what we were able to do for this year, mostly because of the cash grab fulfillment, we were able to get a head start on some projects where the crossover project we're doing next with Adam Lawson for the Lost Page and the Lost Pages and Kill Journal is almost done now. Like we're almost 50 pages in to a 60-page book. And we were able to do that because we had the extra money for that. So that's going to be awesome. I'm excited. So
Old Dirty Fatty's idea, a 1-page one-shot. You're one and done.
That's what they did with
no
Shotgun
cliffhanger,
Samurai.
though. No cliffhanger.
Self-contained.
Absolutely like beginning to end. You know, you start at the beginning, you read through it. When you get to the end, you stop. You feel satisfied, no wanting for more.
Yeah.
No sequels.
Yeah, Jabba did that. It was called Nuclear Samurai. What was it? Warhead Samurai. Someone knows what I'm talking about. Kirby with the questions in the chat. Zaid Comics, how about a CG anthology, like heavy metal? Yeah, they
I mean, people have been trying to do like the magazine styles and stuff
Rocket,
like that.
They did some of that. Creators contribute to a loose story. Those pages would add up. A big size to like heavy metal magazine.
That's a little different, I guess.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Probably the closest thing. I mean, Passion for Drawing did that. The Tales of Nova Terra.
Right.
It was all based in his world, but he got a bunch of different artists and writers together to contribute stories and comics. It even had prose stories, like short stories. I did a short story in there. It was super fun to do.
Yeah, I feel like you would need a creator who was large enough to risk paying all the other artists and stuff, you know, for their work that, you know, the payoff would be there.
Yeah.
I feel like we wouldn't be able to do that right now.
Well, if you haven't, I don't know if you've seen this, Kirby, we did, and this is on our website, CG Vacation, which we did last year and fulfilled it last year. Yeah. And this was oversized. We don't have a book. Oh no, we do have a book. It's right behind you. You guys could still grab them off our website, but this is a huge freaking pinup book with all your favorite characters and all your favorite artists are in here with Dale Keown wraparound cover. Let me show this off. If you guys haven't grabbed this,
it's the first appearance of CG Vacade, the drink.
Oh, Vacatorade.
What's the CG Vacade?
Look at this. We still have these on the site. And
why? Oh, your fingers conveniently covering the CG Vacade can.
What are you talking about?
It's right there.
Where? Oh, there it is. CG Vacade under Pitt. So the Dale Keown wraparound cover, inked by Shelby Robertson. When is that ever going to happen again? Pitt, Cybear Frog. We got Heather Swain. I think that's Heather Swain. Blade Devil, Magic Cop, Lilith from Graveyard Shift. We got all your cats for your cat fans out there. Black and White.
Yeah.
Cecil.
There's an Irene drawing in there.
There's an Irene drawing in here. We got Kelsey Shannon, Donald DeLay, Michael B. Croft.
Yeah, Snarticon.
Snarticon. Oh, Snarticon's not in there. John Dillard. It's freaking awesome. So this was, because you were talking about something like a big collaborative thing. It was very, very hard to do and took a long time, but
it did take a long
getting
time.
it to work out. And then also on top of that, you're going to need, the promotion on this on top of that.
Right.
With all these creators and stuff. So
yeah,
something kind of similar Adam Miller's doing with his trading card campaign that's, I think, launching this month, which has a bunch of, it's him drawing a bunch of characters for a trading card set.
Yeah, definitely.
Which should be pretty cool too.
Yeah. We're getting there. Yeah. We're getting there.
Yeah. Citizen Rowan says, great book. Dale actually, we got that a long time ago. It's awesome. Talking about Pepsi Zero in the chat.
Crystal Pepsi.
I've never had it. I've definitely never had it.
Yeah, it's clear.
Yeah, what's the point?
It's invisible cola.
It's just Sprite at that point, no?
I don't know. I don't know what flavor it had.
What should we talk? Should we talk about this Willy Wonka thing?
It's funny. It depends on how deep you want to go into it.
I mean,
I'm sure a lot of people in the chat have seen it. It was everywhere.
So maybe some people haven't seen it. Some people that maybe don't have Twitter or something.
Explain for the people in the chat what a Glasgow is, first of all.
I think it's a city.
It is a city.
It's a city.
Yeah.
It's not a country. It's a city in Scandinavia, which is not a city in Scandinavia. It's a city in
Scotland.
With the UK, I meant to say.
It is in
city,
the UK. Yeah.
City.
Yeah,
in
groundskeeper
the UK.
Willie grew up not far from Glasgow.
So this happened in Glasgow,
North Kilston, to be exact.
That doesn't sound real.
Yeah, he's from North Kilston.
Kilston.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
where Angus MacLeod resides.
This seems made up.
It's not. It's true. You could fact check me all you want.
So this is a tweet. Police were called to an immersive Willy Wonka experience.
I love that the police were called to this.
It's a great story. An immersive Willy Wonka experience after families showed up to an empty warehouse. The event reportedly charged $40 for entry.
40 American dollars?
Who's to say? Advertised with AI art. Let's see some of this AI art. Get a little zoom in on here.
All the AI art is already complete garbage to begin with.
Right.
Like, look at how trash that is.
This is like AI art from last year.
This, like, maybe even 2 years ago. This is like baseline DALL-E AI art.
That doesn't look that bad.
Oh, you got a license for that shit.
And this is an actual photo. This is not AI art. This is a photo of the warehouse.
Dude, I thought, to be fair, when I first saw this, that this was also AI art.
Yeah.
To kind of hype up the experience of like, hey, we're actually gonna have some props and stuff
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
And then they showed up and it was like a warehouse, you know, like when Aqua Teen Hunger Force goes to that rapper's place to listen to his music, and then it's just like a warehouse full of spider webs or something.
Yeah.
I thought that's what it was gonna be like, but it was actually far funnier that this is what was there.
So let me get back
Really
to
walleye. Yeah. So it was. I wonder if we're actually streaming during that, or if it just completely goes down.
I think
I've
it just
never
freezes.
Gone back and watched.
It freezes. We back here, guys?
It's vectorized the art. I don't know. It's just not good.
So it
Yeah,
was
we're
pitched.
back.
It was billed as a journey filled with wondrous creations and enchanted surprises at every turn. Kids were all dressed up and crying, waiting for what they thought was going to be a magical experience.
You don't have the like the flyer that was AI drawn.
I don't know.
I had sent you one of the first ones messages I sent to you had the flyer. Yeah, here it is.
Oh, is this the?
Yeah, this one here on the left. Open that.
Let's see.
Read that.
Catgating. Is that a word?
Well, keep in mind this is in Scotland.
Okay.
Okay.
Should I get my Scottish accent?
I don't know. Do you feel like you could do one?
What did the Scots say? Who's a Scot?
That's my retirement grease.
Who's a Scot that we know of that I can impersonate?
Groundskeeper Willie is the easiest one.
What's he say?
He says, "Hey, that's my retirement grease."
No, you don't have a Scottish accent?
Nah, I feel like I would just embarrass myself.
I can't think of any Scottish people.
Well, anyway, here.
Live performances.
Live performances.
Catchy tons.
Carchy.
Oh, Carchy. I didn't see the R there.
Carchy
tons. Is that a Scottish
Now,
accent?
what's that next one there?
Exerdre lollipops.
Exardre.
Lollipop. I got the lollipops.
Who lives in the UK here in the chat? Are these
Paradise.
real Scottish words?
I'm around too many Aussies and Brits to know what a Scot sounds
All
like.
right, what's that last one there?
You say like kilt, right? Me kilt. A paradise.
No, that doesn't say paradise.
Paradise of sweet teats.
Sean Connery.
I knew
Sean
this
Connery.
one Scottish guy from the Mortal Kombat community, and he looked like the troll kid from Halloween Town. Remember, he like a redheaded kid.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And what he looked like under his guise to look like a human with pointy ears.
Yeah,
he looked like he was like a troll guy.
A paradise of sweet teats is intriguing some of these people in the chat here. Sold on sweet teats.
Yeah, I mean,
like, wouldn't that right there make you suspicious? You're like, I'm not paying 40 American dollars here in Glasgow for some reason.
Glasgow, Scotland. There it is, right? Oh, Scottish. Oh, it's freaking that bastard, right? He's Scottish.
Fat bastard, yeah. Right.
Oh, Scottish. And who's that guy?
The guy
Shrek?
from Samurai Jack.
No, Shrek.
The Scottish guy.
He's the most famous Scot. Live performances.
There you go.
All right, we got it, people. We got it.
All right.
Let's see
We've
what
done
else.
it.
So this was apparently one of the setups and not a meth lab.
I saw a photo where there were, in fact, 2 Oompa Loompas.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is an Oompa Loompa, obviously.
It is an Oompa Loompa, yeah.
And this is not a meth lab. It's how they make that Thanksgiving bubble gum right here. I also heard that there were no... You do your meth lab from Temu. I heard there was no chocolate.
Right. They bought a single $10 bag of gummy or jelly beans and pass them out. They also, there was a Facebook page that was running this and doing the promotions called Illuminati.
Oh my God.
And they were like, do you think we bought enough candy? And they showed this table covered in candy. They're like, yeah, I think so. And they didn't buy enough candy.
It seemed like there's a bounty house though. This rivals the infamous, man, it was like 2015. It wasn't TikTok con, or it wasn't Twitch con. What was that con where they solicited? It was going to be this big con for some new website, and it was just a warehouse like this, empty, with a ball pit in the corner.
This is the one where that porn star broke her back.
No, this was years before.
Oh, Fire Island. This is reminiscent of Fire Island. Yeah,
I don't think it was TwitchCon. It was something, a fairly new website. ThoughtCon? No, that's still going on.
TumblrCon?
It wasn't E3. Well, she broke her back. It wasn't that at E3? Or was that?
I thought that was TwitchCon.
It might have been TwitchCon.
Yeah, I don't know.
TumblrCon? It might have been TumblrCon during the ages.
The last time Tumblr did anything?
Well, yeah, it was right when Tumblr died. Look at this.
This is awful. This is just awful.
Inflatable stuff. I mean, at least they had to purchase some things, you know?
Like the fact that anybody thought that this was good.
Yeah.
Like, what was the draw here, right? The wildest imagination, fantasies, step into the world of pure imagination. Gray concrete floor with black curtains.
Yeah, this is We Are the Music Makers. We are the memers of memes. That's what this is. There's pop-up haunted houses over here in strip malls that are better and more professional.
Yeah, when I was in the Scouts, we used to throw on a better production for our haunted house.
Yeah, children putting on a haunted house. Look at this.
It's so bad. Like $40 a person for this is insane.
Yeah.
And then they made you pay for the lemonade, I heard.
You don't even get complimentary lemonade.
That's what I heard.
That's more expensive than coming to the world's largest arcade.
That's true.
Right here.
Right.
In Brookfield, Illinois. Shameless plug.
I'll watch Chowder. Oh
DashCon.
I'm so sorry.
That's right. See, Michael knows all this stuff. He needs to take a break from the internet.
He should think about doing a stream.
Yeah.
He's got all the answers.
You got the answers.
He could probably
start
do
a
some
stream.
Talk about some stuff.
Thank you, Michael. Lemons are expensive in Scotland. They got to get them shipped from California.
Beets, yeah. And they
beet
banished
juice?
that evil lemon tree forever.
Let's see. I had some other. Oh, here is this a video?
Yeah,
Oh my
that's
God,
the
this is a
video.
All right,
I think
we
that's
gotta
the
watch this
extended
video.
cut video too.
Let's watch.
When they unveil the completely original character. Also, isn't this a copywritten thing here?
Right. Willy Wonka, I would imagine. Yeah, they just came out with a movie.
Right. Don't they have to do this, or is this Scotland is like one of those, southeastern Asian island countries that don't care about copyright law?
It could be. Let's see. It's Morbin Wonka time. Yeah, I have not seen this. So this is a new character to Roald Dahl's.
Well,
infamous...
that's Willy Wonka right there.
That's Willy.
Yeah, you could recognize.
As the suit, flavor, feet, full of scary face, scare the great unknown. One I love. Oh, fantastic!
I'm not joking.
To be fair, this place looks huge.
It seems they could have probably made this in a much smaller room, and it might have actually looked passable.
Yeah.
Instead of spreading it out into this giant empty area.
There's so much space. And obviously you're saying this is the original character, the unknown.
The unknown. I heard that a lot of the storyline was AI generated. The unknown being an evil chocolate maker that lives within the walls of the Wonka factory for some reason.
Yeah, someone was saying the script to this was. You have a big chocolate bar though.
I'm not joking. I paid £40 a ticket for this.
45.
Castle in the world, and I bet we have to pay for that food over there. These are
that's
like
trash, dude.
the photo bits there.
It's the AI art. I feel like there's a lot of
money.
people who don't understand that AI art is even a thing right now.
Yeah, people like, boomers or whatever. I don't even know.
Here's your 3 jelly beans.
It's nerds. The kid was so
not
happy.
even nerds. It's just 3 jelly beans.
It's cocaine is what it was.
Oh. Sarcasm is off the chart. People are generally pretty gullible. People as a whole.
Absolutely splendiferous. That is making it into the commercial. Would you like a photograph?
Oh, man. They couldn't even hire a magician, right?
Well, they just got some guy. They paid him $45 for the day.
Oh my God. And look what is this stuff? Is that
That's strawberries.
Cut up strawberries
Yeah.
and those
Marshmallows.
the tiny marshmallows, like the Easter pastel colored marshmallows?
Yeah, the ones that come in the packages of hot chocolate.
Amazing.
There's your beet
There's
juice.
your
There's your
lemonade.
celery and beet juice over there.
Oh,
See,
this
here's
is-
the thing. The
oh
House
my
of
God.
Illuminati being like, yeah, we got this. Look at all this candy we bought.
Where was it?
Assuming that you pre-sold tickets, you would have known how many people were going to be there. Bell peppers and marshmallows. Oh, man.
So this is taken off. Everybody's memeing it. I thought this one was pretty good. The Oppenheimer
Oompaheimer.
movie poster. This. She's been chained up for the past 10 days in someone's basement.
It's so good. Awesome One says he's been zoomed in on the floor. Did you watch the floor? It was the 2-hour season finale.
Yeah, who was Snarticon
of the
tweeting
floor.
about it?
Yeah, we were
This
both standing in
2-hour
solidarity with Joey, who's no longer on the show.
She's not even on the show. Why are
She's
you
gone
watching?
because I was hoping for category cutest floor contestants, right? And then they would have
Or were they
pictures
doing
of Joey.
that?
But they didn't. They did not. Yeah. So
sounds
they had it.
Horrible.
And Snarticom said that he didn't get to watch it live because, it rained. And then they had news about how it was raining, over the programming.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that.
But it's over now. And
hopefully, what's that guy's name? The host?
Rob Lowe.
Yeah, hopefully he moves on to better things.
Oh, the floor was it was enjoyable. They just need some better contestants.
They could cast him as the unknown in the sequel to Wonka.
Yeah. This is had this come out closer to Halloween, you definitely would have gotten Halloween costumes. of this.
Yeah, for sure. The unknown. Who is he?
He
That's
hit
it.
a new low.
Rob Lowe?
Yeah, how do you feel about that one? That was a Howl Comics
It's a pretty
original.
good one. I like that one. I seen it. I saw it. We're gonna take a little cartoon break here.
Ooh, which one is it? Is it good?
It's the good one. Yeah, it's old Popeye. Old Popeye one.
It's not very long.
It's not long. So we'll be right back after this Popeye cartoon. Popeye in the public domain, probably next year or something.
It wasn't this year. It's next year.
I think it's next year.
2025?
I think it's next year.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing, and we're back.
Nick was telling me that there's a commercial for a banking app that involves Popeye. Did you see it?
Like a recent commercial?
Yeah.
No.
Like from early. And I guess the joke there is that it's Wimpy, like getting burgers from people and then paying them immediately on the spot by like swiping $1 to their bank account.
Yeah, that's funny. Wimpy, that guy's hungry. You know what I'm saying?
And then I was wondering, like, why would they shoot their shot at Popeye right now when next year Popeye is going into public domain?
Yeah, well, maybe
why would they pay?
They wanted to get ahead of everybody. So you can say they were the first.
Yeah, I guess so.
They were the first. You sent me this. You never seen these before, man? This is our good friend.
I sent you this, but I've never seen it before.
Well, I don't know why you sent them to me because I've seen them before. This is our good
I just
pal,
sent it to you because it was cool.
Jim Steranko's original concept art paintings for Indiana Jones.
Mm-hmm.
He was contacted by Steven Spielberg and Jorge Lucas many times.
Okay.
Did George Lucas work on these?
Oh.
I don't know, but these are awesome. He said he obviously inspired by the great man of bronze, Doc Savage. Super pulpy, awesome stuff. I saw these in person. The paintings were incredible. This is one of my favorites.
Huge.
Yeah, this guy works out.
Yeah, definitely that guy works
jacked.
Out. Yeah,
makes Harrison Ford look
spinning in
scrawny.
his grave right now.
Yeah. Super cool. Just wanted to show this off. Some badass art. Steranko, the legend, the living legend.
Yeah, that's good. Look at how thick his neck is.
Yeah, he doesn't skip trap day.
Yeah, super trap man. He's wearing 2 belts too. Actually, he's wearing 3 belts. 1 belt across his chest. That's how you establish dominance. We need to go back to a multi-belt society.
The amount of belts you wear.
Yeah. Well, there's probably, if you go overboard, then it looks like you're compensating. I would say 3-4 belts. If you're really, really confident, you could go 5 belts. If you're a showboater, anything more than that, you're peacocking around. You're overcompensating.
Yeah. Indiana Swoles. Appreciated that one. I was on a roll tonight with these puns. All right, let's see what else we got on the docket. We got 20 minutes, everybody. 20 minutes. No poll today. We had a good poll yesterday, Brandon.
Hey, this is true. This is out of canon here. Awesome one says he doesn't look afraid of snakes there.
That's true.
Yeah.
He's going to shoot the snake. Yesterday, Brandon, we did a poll on the Creative Block. And the poll was cats or dogs? What kind of person are you? And 70% said dogs.
So I was expecting contrary.
And then all the cat people were like, this is a rigged poll. Of course, everybody's going to choose dogs. Cats are the underdog.
It's right there in the word.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't talk any further.
Yeah. Yeah. Dogs are just superior.
Far superior. I don't want to look at a cat, let alone hear about your cat. Big news coming out of
Bobby says 20 minutes until we cut to Bancroft writhing around in agony, clutching his ear.
I hope not. Big news coming out of Global Frequency NEF. The shipping has begun on Judex.
Oh, that says Judex. I didn't realize what it said.
It's Judex.
I thought he was doing a Judge Reinhold comic.
No. Judex, the cool pulp character written by Michael Odin, put out by Global Frequency. I'm excited about it because I hadn't heard about it in a while. And dude, more books, the better. I'm glad it's coming out. So you guys that backed this, definitely be expecting it soon. And I'm ready for this one. I can't wait to get it. Once you do, definitely post on there. Let people know what you think of it. And I'm a huge fan of the pulpy characters, so really looking forward to this.
Is that an original Judex logo, or is that a new design?
I'm pretty sure it's new.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's for them. I like Judex is from like the 1915 or whatever, the silent films or whatever. So they didn't do logos back then. I don't know if you know that. It's kind of a 20th century invention.
Interesting
logo.
Yeah, I guess that would make sense. Bobby Christopher is saying Joe X Ball better than Judex.
Joe X Ball?
Yeah, you remember Joe X Ball?
No.
This is when Joe Ball, he was a black man on the Hardline stream 2 weeks ago.
Why'd they? Oh, because like DMX?
No, because he was like Malcolm X.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said comics by any means necessary.
Yeah. Malcolm X. Was the X, was his middle name?
No, I think that was his last name.
I don't know what the X stood for. Does anyone know what the X stood for?
Xylophone.
I read the civil rights leader, Joe X Ball. Yeah. These streams just fly by for me. All right, so Judex is coming out. That's exciting. We talked about the poll. I wanted to show this off because I'm sure that Bancroft was going to show this off in his art share, but I wanted to beat him to it. Freaking awesome wraparound sketch cover from Shelby.
That's pretty cool.
Shelby X Robertson, Ghost Rider, and Mephisto.
Yeah, you don't get a lot of Mephisto out there.
Yeah, Mephisto's
much
cool
anymore.
Mephisto's
the
cool.
name is cool too.
He's awesome. He's really cool. If you want a comic that has cool Mephisto in it, actually the Infinity Wars books with Thanos, Mephisto's like his like little worm tongue assistant guy. He turns on him.
Wasn't he also a boss in Marvel Ultimate Alliance?
Probably.
I think he was.
Mephisto is coolest when sitting on thrones, drawn by Steve Buscemi.
Oh. I didn't even know he could draw.
Buscema. Not Steve Buscemi.
You're still jealous of Steve Buscemi for pulling Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I don't know. He's got the jokes, man.
Yeah, that, you know what I always say, make him laugh, make him breakfast.
I feel like that would be a Steve Buscemi joke as he's trying to pull Sydney Sweeney.
It's a Ralph Carmen joke.
And then she's like,
from
Steve.
15 years ago. So moving on, Mr. Adam Lawson. I saw this and I'm like, this isn't, he pitches his comic for all of you pitchers out there. You need to pay attention to this if you're going to pitch.
All right, let's hear it.
I thought it was a great pitch. Let's take a look. Adam Lawson talking about Jawbone Death. Been printed. It's got a couple days left. Let's hear about it. Now, he does do jump cuts.
You start with the crazy eyes. One, you go in hard.
Let's hear about it. Oh, we got to put the volume on. Well, what just happened?
Uh-oh.
I just lost it.
Cancel the whole thing.
All right, here we go. God. All right, here we go.
No.
Yes.
We need to talk about Jawbone Death. This is hard-hitting heavy metal comic right here. Check this guy out. Foil edition. Look at that. Beautiful color. Covered by Mike Spicer. Lines by Jason Krager. Look at all that incredible detail you're getting out of this guy here. This is how comics should be. It's a black and white, gray-toned book. It tells the story of this mentally unwell woman who then starts to hear these voices that ask her to kill her parents and sacrifice them to the killing tree, which she cuts down and then summons the Myth Slayer. And this horrific monster wants to consume all beliefs, all religions, all intentions until they are just his. And there's only going to be one man who can stop the Myth Slayer, Mitch Bernthal, who happens to be a burned out, low-life biker. He starts to hear a voice. And it says, "You're going to hell, Mitch, unless you change something." He does it in the only way he knows how, and he blows the brains out of the biker leader. They come in after him. He ends at the bottom of a ravine. His blood awakens the Leviathan Warrior. Leviathan Warrior was responsible for putting the Myth Slayer in the killing tree, but his time has passed and he needs an avatar here to fight this war once again. And Mitch, although broken in body and soul and certainly on his pathway to hell, is who it's going to have to be. He gives him his blade of choice, the jawbone of the mighty beast Leviathan. This is the creature from the Bible, right? Imagine so a massive dragon, and he's taken one of its jawbones, and that's his sword. And this thing can tear up anything. We now have a broken anti-hero. Will he save his soul? Will he save the world? Will he save his ex-wife? Or will he succumb to the evil horde of the Mist Slayer and fail like he's done the rest of his life? Check out, look at what Jason Krager is giving us. Just some of the most epic action. This is my favorite page in the book here. It's got a couple weeks left on Indiegogo. Back this book. You will like this choice.
There you go.
Yeah, the cover is awesome with the foil and all of the different colors in there. Really, really are accentuated by that foil there.
Super cool.
He also doesn't say one time in that whole promo.
It was jump cut.
Yeah, it was
All
jump
right.
cut, but it was well done jump cut.
Yeah.
So that he didn't have to deal with any of that, you know, which is important. And it was very clear that he at least read the book before doing the promo, because I feel like
definitely read the book,
there's
guys.
some people who don't read the book when they do the promo.
Well, he also wrote the book. So
right, but you have to also know the subject matter
yeah,
that you're going into.
You should check out the Lost Pages, Brandon. You should read some of those.
Yeah, I'll get around to it.
Pretty good.
I'll get around to it.
So shout outs to Adam. I thought that was an awesome video. Those probably around the corner too. Going to be sent out. Excited for that. Let's see how much time we got, Brandon. 10 minutes.
11 minutes.
10 minutes. Oh, speaking of Mobius, I don't know if you saw this.
You're gonna look at a Mobius strip. Dan
Dahl said, "What? Hold on, I want you to see this.
All right, let's see it.
All right. Hold on, let me scroll down. This is
Yeah, I
Mobius.
saw this. That is to say, I seen this earlier today.
All right, what'd you think?
It's crazy looking. And then because I saw the promo images for the new Tron movie that's coming out,
Is there
I was
one?
like, this is kind of like Tron. Yeah, there's a new Tron movie coming out that's showing a man's butt on the cover poster.
It's a Disney film.
Yeah. Well, he's not naked. But you know how they had, who was it, Olivia Wilde last time, and she was in Tron, and then she was like back towards the camera with her butt, and then she was looking at the camera. It's the same pose, but this time it's a guy, and his name is like Asserus or something like that.
He is focused on his ass.
I guess.
So Mobius Tron concept art.
Suit for new Running Man. Yeah, it's like Dynamo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is like a Dynamo
Sub-Zero.
proto design.
Plain Zero.
Yeah, I gotta watch Running Man again.
I have to use the bathroom.
No, you don't.
I do. All right, before we
Well,
get
it's
out
too
of
bad.
here, we're gonna
Well,
talk.
there's no Bancroft show, so it's not like we have to wait for it to lead into the Bancroft show.
No, I know, but there's a Irene show.
What time does that start at?
Right when we stop.
So at 8 Central?
8 Central, 9 Eastern.
9 Eastern.
I thought you were leaving to use the bathroom.
Well, you were all like, no, look at this concept art for Dynamo from Running
Does
Man.
she have a thing up here? That was Tron. It wasn't Dynamo. What's her name? Irene. Tell her to put a stream up because I don't see a stream. for her.
This is the problem here.
Oh my god!
We were all prepped
These
to go.
YouTubers, these comic artists. All right, before
Astron. That's what it's Tron, Astron. Astron is like the subtitle of it.
it's not.
Yeah, it's about the bad guy from the original Tron. He's with the red lights.
More Oompa Loompa fan art. No, I wanted to talk about the Crow.
Yeah, go ahead.
Here's the Crow
Skarsgård
versus Brandon Lee, the Crow.
Right.
I thought this was good. The Sting, 1996, Sting takes the Crow's look, and then 2024, the Crow takes Darby Allin's look.
For those at home who don't know who Darby Allin is, Irene doesn't start for another 38 minutes.
All right, Brandon left. No, I want to use my this isn't Darby Allin. This is Debbie Allen. Debbie Allen is a actress? No. Darby Allen. This is Darby Allen. He's a self-proclaimed professional wrestler. I mean, to be honest, he looks cooler than this freaking Skarsgård crow. You know what I'm talking about? Look at this guy. The thing that really I was not a fan of is you look at this guy and you're like, come on, look at this guy. He's got a face on his chest tattooed, and his nipple is the eyeball of the face. Ain't no one want to see that. All right. He doesn't have, and then look at this hair. I'm like, it would be cool to be more faithful to the comic book. The Crow comic is all like gothy and stuff. And if you look at James O'Barr's original story, the character has like this punk gothy hair mullet. You know what I'm saying? And it is like a mullet, but he's got like the haystack hair. I don't know why they didn't do that. I mean, it might not look cool in reality, but it would look much
the original
better.
Crow hairstyle.
Yeah, it would look much better than the freaking Riff Raff mullet. You guys know the rapper Riff Raff?
No, I thought you meant Riff Raff from Rocky Horror Picture Show.
No, there's a rapper named Riff Raff. And
is he a big fan of Rocky Horror Picture Show?
No, I don't know. Maybe.
This hair is just regular hair that's been over processed.
You're talking about
to
the
death.
original?
Yeah. So like anybody can do that. It kind of looks like one of those wigs that like maybe Cyndi Lauper would wear, where it's like really thick pieces of ribbon.
Yeah.
But it's black instead of shiny purple.
It's iconic, is what I'm saying.
Fans
of the comics
says, I did a backflip in a mosh pit at a Riff Raff show at North Coast.
I believe it. I've never heard of any of his music. Here's Riff Raff. Riff Raff rapper. Is he a rapper though? I guess he is.
All right.
Here you
never
go.
heard this guy.
Yeah, he's got like a mullet sometimes.
He doesn't look cool at all.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. He looks like he's trying to be like a professional wrestler look, but he's not cool. He also looks like he stands Wario hardcore with his facial hair.
Big Wario stan. I promise he has a mullet nowadays.
Yeah, there he is to the right.
You can see it.
Let's see how much he's worth.
I don't care.
Yeah, how rich is Riff Raff?
Rich enough. So there you go. This is the new Crow. And I'm sorry. And I'm disappointed.
Yeah, the first Crow was great. Every other Crow, not great. Let's did we go through all of the Crows?
No.
That would have been a good segment, going through every Crow movie. Because you had that kid, I forget what his name is.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
He played John Connor.
Yeah. Eddie.
Oh, Eddie Furlong.
Right. Edward Furlong.
Eddie Furlong.
It's like.
And then there's others.
That's kind of like
that
that Foo Fighters song.
Furlong?
Yeah. Like Ed Furlong.
Ed Furlong. Yeah.
Ed Furlong. Hello. I've waited here for you.
Yeah, they're going to ruin American Psycho.
Ed Furlong.
It's going to be interesting to see how they ruin American Psycho.
Down. You guys know. Shelby Robertson. All right.
Good brother is petitioning you to stop.
Someone needs to make that happen.
K-pop junkie just arrived.
What's up, K-pop? You're just in time to see Stippling Vaughn's flats on his kick-ass friggin' Lost Pages fan art.
Stan Zero just arrived.
What's up, Stato? My favorite part is the silhouetted hobo.
Oh, Stippling Vaughn.
Yeah, you did some flats on this.
Oh, I thought this was going to be like a Vaughn Coleman grind stream.
What does that mean?
Like where we put him in the meat grinder and be like, look at how flat his colors are. But this is actually Stippling Vaughn.
No.
Yeah,
This
project.
is Stippling Vaughn. Yeah, why is there so many Vaughns? I'm a Stippling Vaughn stan.
Yeah.
Super cool. Shout outs to Vaughn. Here's a closer image of Bill Skarsgård's nipples.
That's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
Shani's saying this is the last stream that she's going to be in for a while.
What?
Love you guys.
Shani. Well, you better come back. For a while, do you mean by like next week you'll be back? I hope so. All right, we got death of the week. We got a couple deaths. Virgil died, but I didn't have that pulled up. So shout outs to Virgil.
Yeah. Virgil. I had him confused with Tiny Lister.
Yeah, I think he's dead too.
Right. He died a long time ago. Yeah. President from the Fifth Element.
Ramona Frayden died, co-creator of Metamorpho and several others. Designed Metamorpho's costume and outfit. I assume Sapphire and Mr. What's his name? Stagg? Simon Stagg.
Yeah, Simon Stagg.
And Sapphire Stagg. Pretty awesome. Warm place in my heart for those characters.
You're a big Simon Stagg fan?
Yeah. Look at him. And what's this guy's name?
Marshmallow King.
No, he's like Ötzi. He's like a caveman. Frozen in time, brought back to life by Simon Stagg. He's got a weird name. Someone in the chat help me out with it. Maybe it's on here somewhere. I don't know. But RIP, she will be missed. Here's Mr. Graham Nolan picture with her. What's up, Graham? Shout outs to Graham.
What's up, Graham?
What's up, Graham? And I thought this was cool. There's a little like I don't know if she drew this, but she's getting attacked by Plastic Man.
She's not being hugged?
She might be being hugged, yeah. She's probably getting.
Who's the
she's probably
kid?
getting hugged. I don't know. Maybe another character
Billy
she created.
Batson?
Oh yeah, she did draw this. It's not Billy Batson. I'm not too sure. And then there was another.
His name is Wallace.
His name's not Wallace. You're just making up names. There was another female comic creator that passed as well this week.
It always happens in threes.
I know. Oh, here it is. The creator of Vampirella's outfit.
Vampirella's outfit? Was
Yeah.
Vampirella around
Oh, actually-
before the outfit?
She didn't die. Hopefully she didn't die. But
Oh, she had a stroke.
is hospitalized at a stroke at 85. Keep her in your thoughts and prayers. But I thought this was cool that a chick came up with Vampirella's outfit.
Yeah.
One of the sexiest
funny.
outfits in all of comics.
The irony.
Trina Robbins.
Vampirella's iconic costume. So that my question then is,
What's
was
your question?
Vampirella around before this costume? Did she used to have a different costume?
I don't think so.
So
Like as
somebody
if this was a
created the
new
character
costume?
Vampirella, and then this woman was like, hold up, I got
Hold
this
up.
costume idea.
Well, maybe she was the first illustrator of the character. I'm not sure.
Maybe.
And then before we go, did you see this? Did you watch this?
Okay, Ryan's right. No.
Here you go. This is a good place to end it here.
All right.
This is about Batman Returns. All right.
Batman Returns.
Batman
okay.
Returns.
Okay.
So, Danny, what did you think of the movie?
It was very violent. It was a total attack against kids. The whole movie. Everything that kids love, was being used against them.
Like what?
Clowns.
Your cane's ready.
Even the penguin had a ducky boat.
So
and
things that kids could identify
presents and mobiles. All that type of stuff were using to hurt kids and capture kids. Penguin's total goal was to hurt kids.
You think it was scary then?
Definitely for kids.
Yeah, for you?
I was actually a little bit scared, and I have never been scared of a movie like this before.
Yeah.
I came out of Terminator 2, fine. It's just not for younger kids. Penguin always had goop coming out of his mouth. Catwoman took her claws and played tic-tac-toe on a man's face.
And how many times have you seen it?
I saw it twice to get a real good view of it.
He appreciated the vilification of police officers in Terminator 2, did not appreciate the vilification of ducky boats and mobiles.
Yeah, mobiles.
Specifically mobiles. You know, he's a big fan of mobiles. Obviously he is.
Yeah.
Now it's just negative connotation after negative connotation with this kid. He can never look at a mobile the same way again. How will he sleep at night?
This movie sounds kind of cool.
How could he play tic-tac-toe now seeing a man's face being carved up every time he draws the X down on the paper? Blood streaming from a man's face.
And that kid grew up to be Vaughn Coleman.
Oh, man. Yeah, 40% said I'd like to see this kid today.
Yes. There you go. I'm going to see if Irene's little stream is up, ready to be redirected to. There's so many streams I could redirect you to.
The game of Mousetrap, forever ruined. Never again can I play with the enjoyment I used to have.
Let's see. What is
Irene
doing here? I'm going to see. It's not here. I have to go to my subscriptions. Oh, here we go. It looks like this. It's starting at 8:30.
You know, I still haven't seen the Halle Berry Catwoman film.
Yeah, don't see it.
I'm not, I'm
I
not
haven't seen it
interested in
either.
it. People keep telling me that it's good. I feel like they're lying to me.
Dude, no one's told you it's good.
That's not true. People have said this is the film for me.
All right, you guys go have a sandwich.
Go make yourself some beef tallow fried chicken strips. Enjoy them. Oh, you know what I could talk about though, or should we save it for food news on Monday?
God, I really have to.
All right,
whiz.
We'll save it for Monday. You want to come back for a taste test? I'll get some taste tests for Monday, and we'll come
I'm
back.
excited. Food news.
It's been a long time since we've done a
time
taste
since
test
I
live
left something
on the hard line, and it'll be a good one.
Enjoy your weekend. Go find Irene's stream in about 28 minutes. I'm going to send you over to listen to some sick, dark synth wave. You guys can rock out to that for the next 20 minutes. We're going to go use the bathroom.
I've already used the bathroom.
And we'll catch you on the flip-flop, guys. See you later. Go back to Lost Pages. It's coming out really quick.
See ya.
See you guys.
And after it's all said and done, you're gonna be taking splinters out of your fat asses all night long because you got some fat asses. The only chance you have no chance, but you had a chance, is that you can run lickety split. Because you can't run because you got some fat asses. And after it's done, we're gonna have a tailgate party for all my freaks out there in Atlanta, Georgia.
You come out here and try to get the sympathy of the people, but you don't get my sympathy at all.